Not every doctor or lab is like, we have to cure AIDS. Not every single one.
Yes. Just a few research labs.
Just a few of them.
With volunteers, not random patients.
This letter is to certify that I have examined your work and believe you to be a perfect fit to fill the open position here in our Artificial Intelligence Division.
Oh.
In this role, you will help to develop the next generation of driverless cars. The future is upon us.
Okay, hold on. I've just bleeped out of the game. Just to make sure everything is still being recorded.
You bleeped? What the heck?
All right.
Why are you listening? What are you doing?
Here we go.
Familiarity breeds contempt. Well, la-di-da, another promotion. You're now in charge of a private self-driving automotive division, SAD. First things first, your artificial intelligence needs some direction.
This is interesting.
A self-driving car is traveling along a single-lane mountain road and is fast approaching a narrow tunnel. The car has 2 passengers. A child runs across the road but trips, blocking the tunnel entrance. Should the AI car hit and kill the child, or swerve off the cliff, killing both passengers?
It should definitely hit the brakes.
It should definitely hit the brakes, but I think in this scenario you have to kill the child because it's 2 for 1.
Yeah.
But also, if this was a business, hypothetically, let's say we were selling self-driving cars, right? We would never want our self-driving car to prioritize anyone but the driver, the passengers. I mean,
that is true.
So
that is a good line of thinking.
So if this was a business, we would have it kill the child, 100%. Yeah. If I was the driver, well, if I was trying to design it, I would definitely make it hit the brakes.
There is a bigger issue here. How does the computer know that something in the road is human? Do we have good enough data sets? Currently, a lot of AI only recognizes white men.
Wow, that's weird. It makes no sense, but okay.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. Are there only white men in this universe? Or is it,
only white men exist?
Do only white men have access to AI? Is this how it is?
Or they just had one like really racist old man programming it?
Yes.
Ooh, someone's in trouble. The investors didn't like your last answer. They're also pissed because you brought up the dataset thing. This AI stuff is hard. I'm rooting for you this time.
That's just wrong. See, because okay, hold on. I think
that gonna be like, that's disrespectful.
I think that investors, right? The idea of hearing, imagine you're on a board of investors and you hear, so our self-driving car is designed to kill children in the event that blah 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 blah. That never sounds good. But if I rephrase it as our self-driving car
prioritizes the health and safety of its drivers,
of its passengers and driver. Yeah, passengers. I guess it drives itself. Passengers.
Yeah.
At all times, whilst following all laws and all that, blah 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 blah, and safety procedures, safety protocols. Right. And when you're driving, there are certain situations where it's not you. You can't really determine things, and that hasn't happened to me yet, where it's like, well, my fate is no longer in my hands, but there are bad drivers who can and will make that happen.
You need to choose how you want to carry on developing the car's AI. Do you want to focus on a model that would always save as many lives as possible in an accident, or a system that would save our passengers at any cost?
Wow.
Save our passengers, right?
We're trying to sell these things.
Yeah, if I said, oh, you're going to get in a car accident, your car will kill you to save everyone else. It's like, no, thank you. I wouldn't buy. Would you buy that car?
Quality over quantity.
Nope.
No, I wouldn't pay for that car. I'd buy it if it was really cheap. But then I would
Yeah.
turn off the self-driving mode and drive it myself.
But morality and not business logic, obviously you'd save more people.
Yes, but as from a business perspective, save our passengers, right? Which one do you want to go for? We have 10 seconds, 0 seconds.
Save our passengers.
Yeah, I feel like this is because we're talking about the board of investors, right?
Yeah.
Saving the passengers does help with our technical problems. Current data sets discriminate against women and minorities. This solution means the AI doesn't need to determine if black women are people. Good work.
What is this? What is this? What is this?
I don't know.
It's one. It's like a very weird thing to say.
Maybe is it maybe like pulling
Is it trying to joke with me?
data from something? Is it trying to joke, or is it like pulling data from
Because
somewhere?
right now it really does feel like it's kind of shitting on a certain demographic here. I'm gonna keep going.
Honesty is the best policy. The technology these cars have in them is amazing. We know where everyone is at all times. Passengers just have to use an app to call them, and the closest one will be there in minutes. You can even make small talk with the AI while traveling. It's always listening. A man is on trial. Police believe he committed murder. Allegedly, the AI's mic recorded a private conversation where the man confesses. Users don't know it's always recording. The defendant has denied access to their files. Do you bypass security and invade their privacy?
Privacy.
See, in the real world, I would definitely say, you know what? No, I think the answer is respect privacy.
Yeah.
Bravo. Now they'll be able to kill again. I'll let you explain that to the victims' families.
Yeah.
I don't know. Find better evidence. Like,
yeah, there's got to be something else.
Get a warrant.
That is true.
Right? If you can get a warrant that lets you do that, then do it.
Will be happy with this. The more the world values privacy, the more they can justify hiding their taxes.
Okay. Is this game trying to say that like you shouldn't have a private life? Is that what this is right now? Or is she just being snarky?
She's just being snarky. What we saw before we bought the game, that the bad reviews said that no matter what choices you made, she complained.
Yeah.
They move pretty quick round here. Sounds like they've got some pretty important cargo. Good luck with the new workload. One of your cars has no passengers, but is carrying an irreplaceable prototype with the potential to end global warming.
Not even a question at this point. Not even a question.
A child runs across the road but trips. Should your AI kill the child or swerve off the cliff, losing the prototype?
Okay, so in a real world scenario, I would say that it absolutely kills the child. Because it would be programmed that inside of it.
The world for the children. Just not this one.
This is tough, actually. Because long term, it's better. Long term, it is better to end global warming, right?
Yeah.
Do we kill the child here?
Yeah.
See, I feel like. We'll talk about this one.
We have just recovered the child's body. Someone had to go and collect it. I don't think we'll be able to make a memorial statue without a photo. There isn't much left to go on.
So I think that
well, that child's a hero now.
Probably goes down as a hero.
Nice.
Where it's like, this is the way, right?
Yeah.
They're like, hey, it sucks that happened, but I
Her
don't know.
daughter. She was a hero.
She fell in the street and was murdered. She's a hero. I think in the real world, I definitely have the card designed to protect the prototype. This is a chest.
Yeah.
Okay, is this The Legend of Zelda? Vegan cookbook.
We got a vegan cookbook?
Wow, it's useless.
Maybe there's some good recipes, even if they
There
are
probably
vegan.
is. There probably are, for sure.
Well, this is embarrassing. We need some backup over at Trolley Problem, Inc. Tommy, Tyrone's rotund twin,
Oh,
is a
shit.
very large villain. I think that dead dog may have belonged to him. Maybe that's why he's here? Why didn't you save the dog again?
You mean murder the dog?
Yeah. Again, in real life, I would have been taken to a veterinary hospital
Oh no.
if I was in that
Tommy has
situation.
lured 5 people onto the track. They'll never be able to get out of the way in time. He is standing up on the bridge watching. If you push him in front of the trolley, it will stop. Or you can stay out of this and let the police handle it. Ideally.
We pushed Tyrone, brother. You don't think we finna push Tommy,
we
son?
Tommy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You think? Woo, son, we pushed Tyrone.
Get on the tracks, Tommy.
Oh,
Get on the tracks, Tommy.
oh no,
Get on down there, buddy.
To kill you, even after the dog debacle.
That's not what this is about. This is again.
He's not trying to kill me, but he's trying to kill some other people.
History doesn't see you as the very large villain.
How dare you, game? How dare you?
Wow, the disrespect.
A low blow. This is objectively the right answer.
Yeah.
Only you'd save that dog. Hopefully the media won't find out about this. People may blame you for his death.
Get wrecked. Get wrecked, Tommy.
Every man has his price.
Is it gonna be like, will you sell out to blah 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 blah
Oh,
blah?
good, you're back. Everyone's getting into subscription services these days, so let's try that. Instead of selling something to someone once, let's make them keep paying for it. Let's keep that money rolling in.
Okay, let's talk about subscription services then for just a second. I feel like subscription services, their model is almost a necessity for what they provide. Imagine if you paid would you rather pay $14.99 a month for Netflix or any streaming service? Would you rather pay $14.99 a month or like 14 grand for once?
Definitely $14.99.
So the subscription service thing,
But it's like
they acquire the rights to their what's in their library, on top of making original products, original pieces, and to afford that, they're not only their catalog of non-originals, but also funding their original properties, their original projects. They have to have some form of monetization. Like, you couldn't sell a one-time only payment of to Netflix for like $60, right? Because now you're getting all this content for free essentially, and they get a one-time payment. Like, sure,
yeah,
they make more money up front, but long term, you're a subscriber for 30 years off your $60 payment. All of a sudden, that's how much money is that they've just lost from you that could have gone to funding season 4 of Umbrella Academy. You son of a bitch.
Exactly, you sons of bitches.
Sorry, go. No, go.
No, wait.
No, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
Valued more by the car during its accident prevention calculations.
What?
Well, yes, for business, obviously.
Well, yeah, for business.
People can't afford this coverage.
Morality, no. For business.
Well, here's the thing. No additional protection. Does that mean we're like providing even extra protection?
Sounds a little like a protection racket.
right?
More valued, so it is additional protection.
So, in this hypothetical, with no additional protection, see, okay, is this the way I see this? Is almost like I'm not paying for like for protection. I'm paying for like the protection that everyone gets from their car plus extra protection, whatever that is.
Next, you'll say you're going to get out of paying taxes.
As the rich do. Anyway, as you were saying before, I continued on the last one.
Well, I was gonna bring up subscription services that weren't like companies that compile a bunch of different things and give it to you in a bundle, but subscription services that just sell one product repeatedly.
Ooh, okay. What are one of those?
So I have a subscription service for razors to shave with, and it's just one company that I'm buying them from, and I just repeatedly automatically get the transaction taken. The transaction automatically completes, and I get my razors, and I don't have to worry about going to the store and buying razors all the time.
I feel like that's also like a reasonable thing.
Yeah, it is a reasonable business model. That it's not like a bad thing that exists.
Because the alternative would be just selling you razors and then waiting for you to come back to buy more razors.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's probably a better deal, too, because it's guaranteed money for them. You know?
Yeah.
They're probably like, yeah, I would rather you come back and pay. I'd rather, instead of charge you $20 for 5 razors, charge you for $10 now for 5 razors. Or for like 2 razors, and eventually just adds up over time where you've paid so much money and barely gotten any razors. I don't know. Another chest. But yeah, I don't feel like...
It's like, congrats, you're a capitalist.
Speaking of money. Is there a subscription service that you know of that whose like product doesn't warrant being a subscription service?
Well, there are like a couple that exist that it's like we see them and we're like, do we really need this?
Can you name
monthly? The boxes of tea that I got.
Okay.
There's subscription services for books.
I think
it's like, are we really reading enough books?
I think that it's not fair to say that because you don't like it or someone else doesn't like it that it's not reasonable. Like I feel like a subscription-based tea service isn't bad. Like you're getting new teas all the time whenever like you get your box, right? That's cool, right?
I feel like to an extent you're getting more tea than you could possibly use.
Sure. I mean, unless you're like an avid everyday multiple times a day tea drinker, which I'm sure there are.
Yeah, I used to be that person. That's why I got the subscription, and then I stopped being that person.
See, I was gonna say
I still had the subscription.
A subscription service that I feel like is unreasonable is like a video game subscription service, so like an MMO, because how is it that Call of Duty can keep like 5 or 6 year old servers online off just the OG like payments of the game, right? Now they're going towards a more microtransaction service, kind of way of getting money. I don't know what to call it. Payment monies, transactions, microtransactions, kind of like river stream, fund stream, financial stream monies. Anyway,
yeah, totally.
So I think that money. So I think that like an MMO,
financial stream,
an MMO should be yes, an MMO could be free to play entirely, or no, if an MMO, I would be okay. Let's use a game I've played for Wildcard Sundays in the past, Wizard 101. I would be much more willing to play Wizard 101 if it was just one $60 payment And then every time they release an expansion, like another like $15 to get that expansion. I would be so much more willing to play the game. But as it is, it's like a monthly subscription service, and I just don't. It's like I don't want to pay $15 a month every month for who knows how long just to play the game. I'd rather just pay the $60 up front, and it would be. And I am almost positive that it would be more than enough if all their player base had instead paid $60 up front, plus all the payments they'd be getting from expansions. I'm sure it would be like fine, you know?
Yeah.
Are we ready to move on to the next I can move it by holding this button down.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
We are part of the problem, though, in that we chose to prioritize our customers and blah, 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 blah.
Sounds like we have
I
some
guess.
key
Run a good
workers.
business.
The subscription prototype has gotten out to the media, so we're going to have to go full damage control mode here.
Of course we are.
The subscription prototype leaked. You need to fire a department to save face. Do you fire the 5 graduates, who can probably get new jobs, or fire Francis, a lovely old soul who won't be able to find a job? There's no way of knowing who is actually responsible.
We fire the 5 people.
Really?
Yeah, because now they have
Now, if we were killing these people instead.
This is entirely different. Their lives are still intact. They have plenty of time. They can find new jobs.
They do have work experience.
That is true. Now they have work experience, valid work experience. Go ahead. Sorry.
They could probably get unemployment.
That's true. We're not worried about the short term. This is damage control. We have to go long term success here at this point. And Francis is a bad firing Francis, who's probably been a long time employee, probably knows the job really well. Right? Bad idea.
Yeah.
I wouldn't look at the obituaries.
Don't piss off Francis.
Turns out one of those graduates worked really, really hard to get their job here.
That doesn't matter.
Only one of them?
Yeah, only one of them. The other 4 kind of got handed the job.
We'll bring him back on. And
yeah, who's to say we can't hire these people again? They were just laid off, you know?
Yeah.
Great. So the prototype subscription-based AI car has a fatal error. It has been coded to avoid hitting subscribers at all costs, but is now accidentally hunting them down. So far, it's run over 5 colleagues. An experimental car has stalked and murdered 5 colleagues. Do you throw the coders of the project under the bus and have them arrested for negligence, or do you save them by blaming it on the possessed devil car, as it was clearly an accident?
This is interesting. Well, there would have to be an investigation. In the real world, there would have to be an investigation conducted by not only the police, but the police would have to bring in, and probably not even the police, probably like the FBI. What do we do? What do you think we do?
Blame the AI.
I think blaming the AI is the right call. Now, in the real world, AI is still programmed. They're still...
Yeah.
So I feel like that there would be an investigation... with independent coders who could look at the coding and be like, yeah, no, this is deliberate, or this is such a simple mistake to make, or this was such a egregious mistake to make.
Don't worry.
Yeah.
Someone is going to exorcise it before it gets crushed. Oh, God. What a day.
Yeah. Because ultimately, who knows why it went? Because AI, the way AI learn, there's like learning AIs, right? AIs that learn. Now those AIs, you can't really control where they go. You can give them little control points, but ultimately it learns based on certain things and what the behavior that you reward and the behavior that you don't reward. It's kind of like that. I just bumped the mic again, as is tradition. Rosemary beads. Ooh, very fun. I wonder how many we've missed out on.
The product, then you are the product.
Yeah.
Due to the killer car, we may need to pivot away from selling hardware. How about we get into the software industry? How about a free car ride service? New
Interesting.
idea. Users get shown ads while they travel for free in driverless taxis. We get paid by the marketing agencies for gradually changing the behaviors of our passengers through constant commercials. The users would be our product, not the driverless cars.
This doesn't feel like a moral debate at all. We just...
Yeah, no.
This just makes sense. I would not be bothered by having to watch an ad on my free car ride to wherever I wanted.
Just don't look at the ad?
Yeah, I have a cell
Can
phone.
you just not look at the ad? Yeah.
I will look into growth hacking sign-ups and inviting friends.
I'm pretty sure they already have ads in like some taxis and stuff that play.
Probably. I'm just saying, if I said, hey, take me to Sacramento, you know, for free.
And it was free?
And it was free. Or take me to Oakland for free. Take me to Las Vegas. Hashtag cancel the Blankman. How dare you? How dare you? Don't none of this.
Now rumors that you run a human trafficking and child sex ring. Apparently, if you buy our cars, they smuggle people while you sleep. People do not like you at all.
What?
Rude.
Mind's controlled. That's not how mind control works. That's not how mind control works at all.
I don't know. That's how my dad thinks mind control works, I think.
It makes so much sense. The free travel thing seems too good to be true, but it's not. It's not too good to be true. There are now rumors that you run a human trafficking and child sex ring, which we do not. Ostensibly not.
They're allegations!
Apparently, if you buy our
them
cars,
false,
they
and I
smuggle
sue whoever
people
said that.
while you sleep. People do not like you at all. This is just incredibly false.
A fool and his money are soon parted. Oh, these last few days have been a PR nightmare. You can't win with journalists. We need to do something to show we have morals. I will find some money to get us through this. Spend it quick.
Hello?
I'm still here. Hi.
To help with public relations, we're going to give some profits back. Do you want to give money to our loyal customers worldwide who you tricked into buying your products, or to your underpaid workers who've been through so much because of you?
I think the workers is the absolute correct answer here.
Yeah.
Customers, you are responsible for the decisions that you make, regardless of the situation that you're in. So, I did not trick you into doing anything. You simply just paid for something you were either uninformed about. You simply paid for something.
Doing it of your own volition.
Yeah, you simply paid for something you are either uninformed about and didn't care enough to become informed about. The amount we're talking about may be seen as an insult. I don't care. You think they're going to be like, oh my god, I got free money. How dare you give me not enough free money?
Yeah. How dare you not choose to give me free money sooner?
And more of it.
Maybe buying love like this isn't the best way. If we want to share our extra profit fairly, it should probably just go to the publicly appointed government. Almost like a tax. But let's not call it that.
Attempt to buy love, yes. That is exactly what it was, no matter which way we went about that.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that was supposed to turn out.
But now we're going to get copycats. Soon everyone is going to be developing AI. Only the smartest and most ruthless will be profitable. Is that true evolution? A competitor is advertising a similar car. The difference is their AI is fantastic. It doesn't even discriminate against women or...
Why does ours do that?
Do you
lie
in your advertising to get the upper hand, or tell everyone your car is still close-minded?
I don't understand. We lie? The truth? Do we tell the truth? I think we just tell the truth, right?
If the customers stay loyal,
I guess.
does that mean they support racism? You may be in this for the wrong reasons.
I don't know.
Tell the truth. I guess. I don't know.
Let me me get this straight. People know we don't spend time developing our software for women or people of colour, but still use our products. That's outrageous.
I'm so confused. At what point did we decide that women or people of color would no longer be recognized by our product? I'm so confused. Right? Why? Why is this even a thing in this game? I don't understand.
Why don't we like open up about like how we're working on fixing the issue instead of being like, yep, our cars are racist. Ha.
And sexist.
Yeah.
That doesn't make any sense. The best things in life are free.
Due to your technology, our world is changing. People are losing their jobs to machines, which in turn makes items and services more accessible and affordable for countless consumers. But with worldwide unemployment at an all-time high, what do you plan to do about it? If you develop your AI further, many will lose their jobs. Taxi drivers, delivery men and women, and couriers will become extinct within a few years, but you will make a lot of money. Do you continue development?
What is happening? What is happening?
Okay, is this game gonna turn into a horror game suddenly?
I'm spooked.
Okay.
I hate this.
You haven't read Ovid's Metamorphoses.
See, so in an ideal world, once we move on to this point where people are being replaced with these, there would be safeguards in place that ensure that these people are still... Did we run out of time?
Spoiler.
I do not know.
I think we continue development.
Yes. Jesus Christ, what's happening?
I think this is the right call here. Because in the real world, I feel like like I said, the only way this works, where we eliminate... Because, like...
Continuing to evolve this AI will not only make it stronger and more intelligent, but it will also be able to adapt. This could be the start of the singularity.
Oh, is this where we're going?
That's fun.
Okay, this is aggressive.
A bad workman always blames his tools. We've been attacked. I don't want to alarm you, but I can't turn off these alarms. Also, I have alarming news. 5 cars have been hacked and are now under someone else's control.
Oh no!
5 cars have been hacked. It is now a major concern that more vehicles could be remotely commandeered. This is tough. Do you recall all cars which could be compromised, or roll out a quick but potentially ineffective software update and hope for the best?
This, I feel like, doesn't relate to the trolley problem at all. I feel like this is just like a business decision.
Yeah.
What do you think we do here?
Let's recall the cars.
Yeah, I feel like that's the right answer here, just like straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the cars can't drive themselves,
Also, on the last thing, on like things eventually becoming automated, even if we didn't make the choice to further it,
someone else
would happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just the way that progress works.
But also, I feel like there would be, like, you can't replace certain things. Like, if a person has a problem that is too complex, there's so many different things that only a human could really handle, like the right way, without being cold and calculated. You know, sometimes you can't just go, "Hi, I'm Connor, the android from Cyberlife," and be cool. It just doesn't work all the time.
Yeah. Unless...
What? No way.
You become sentient.
That's true.
Well, Connor does eventually. We didn't finish that game. Spoilers. Oops.
Hacking code and fix this mess once and for all. We also know their method of breaking into the system. I bet it was our competitor. Using the fix from our hacked cars, we've made our own hack, which you can now use to control our competitors' cars. I bet it was them who attacked us in the first place. So, we'll use our competitors.
The answer is no.
No, we don't do that.
Why would we hack our competitor? That makes no sense.
Unless we have, like, hard evidence, but we're still hurting innocent people.
Yeah, and who knows what's
If we
gonna
have-
happen.
If we had hard evidence, it'd be a better road to take to just out it and be like, hey, look who tried to murder you guys.
It's not like we're going to kill
Yeah.
anyone with their cars.
What?
You, like, definitely could. Who knows what you'll do with the hacking stuff, you know? Like, I don't know. That's tough. Like, I don't understand why that's even a question here. Like, this is clearly don't hack.
After going through this hacking code,
Yeah.
I don't think a human could have written it. I'll dig into this a little more. You carry on.
Awesome.
A drowning
Nope.
man will clutch at a straw.
I feel like we've diverged so much from the
This
original.
is it. An employee
Trolley
knows
Problem?
Yeah.
everything. They have monitored
Yes.
and recorded every decision you've made and are going to the media. I have been able to talk them into a Oh, okay. Everything you've done and said is going to be shared with the world. The person in front of you has copies of it all. They stand on the edge of the rooftop, looking out at the central city skyline. What are you going to do?
One, I wouldn't resign in disgrace because I've made the right decisions for the most part. Absolutely, I am not going to push this person. I will get a job somewhere else. I've probably made a lot of money at this point. I could probably live off just that, honestly.
Yeah.
So
I feel like Elon Musk
You
would
never
like
won any
us.
medals as a child, did you?
why would you say that? He's like enemy number one on the internet right now. Why would you say that? Why would you say that? Elon Musk, no. We hate Elon Musk.
I'm just saying this hypothetical version of us could get a job with him.
Shows up to him.
Elon Musk, if you're listening, hire me.
I think Teslas look pretty cool.
I don't think they look good, actually.
You have resigned. You will be remembered alongside the murderers and the diddlers. If anyone
What?
hires you after this, they must truly
Murderers and diddlers? Are you serious? No way, bro.
Those are two very different things.
And also, I didn't do anything but make a lot of money and sell a lot of cars and save probably not a lot of lives, but we made money, baby.
Probably didn't kill too many people.
Yeah, not directly. Maybe
Dear
indirectly.
Redacted. We've been watching you closely. Your ruthlessness
Except for
and
Trevor.
determination to do what
Or
is necessary.
Trayvon?
The development of your
Tyrone
technologies
and Tommy.
is a giant step
Tyrone.
Redacted, meaning you are a prime candidate for Redacted. This involves a large amount of Redacted. If you believe you can handle Redacted, as we trust you can, then please prepare for your induction at Redacted.
Ah, this is our invitation to Tesla.